Welcome students. Today this video we are going to talk about the third chapter, unitary method. Okay. I think yesterday I sent one video. You have idea about what is unitary method. So we are going to discuss in this video about that unitary method. So what is unitary method? Simply I'm telling, when we purchase some things, okay, when we purchase some things, we need to calculate the total amount for one things or many things. This is the unitary method. This whole chapter we are going to talk about that. If you purchase a single pencil, then you have to calculate that if you purchase 10 pencil or 20 pencil or 5 pencil, whatever may be, so how many things you are going to purchase uh, depends upon that. You have to calculate. In this example, your books have they given, find the cost of each pencil by equal grouping. First they given 5 pencil cost, each pencil 4 rupees. They have drawn the picture 2 rupee coin. So 5 pencil cost 4 rupees, so total cost 20 rupees. Then downside, one pencil cost, we have to draw 2 rupee coins with 4 rupees each pencil, so 2 coins we have to draw. Then what's the cost of 3 pencil? Then 3 fours are 12. 3 pencil cost 12 rupees. So how to we calculate the total pencil cost? So if you want to calculate total pencil cost, first we find out the single pencil cost. It's a very important. In this sum, maximum they are going to ask about find the find the 10 shoe cost, find the 20 chocolate cost, find the things whatever may be, how many things surrounding us. We when we going to purchase as a shop, so we need to find out the total cost. So in this whole chapter we are going to talk about that. So the unitary method means the method of finding the price of one or many things is called unitary method. So unitary means, it's a very important definition. When we find the cost, one things or many things. So when we say one things, we can say one. When we say many things, we can say as a unitary method. Okay, it's a unit. When we say many things, that time we have to say as a unit. So in this chapter we are going to talk about that finding the unitary method. So first example, the cost of one pair of shoes is 425. Okay, so what is the cost of 15 pair? So this kind of questions it will comes. One shoes cost, see, if they give one shoes cost, we can easily find out 15 pair. One shoes cost is 425. Okay, now we want to find out the 15 shoes cost. It means 15 pair, it means 2 pair means 2, because we have 2 legs, so we need to we want to 2 shoes. So we can say that 2 means we can say as a pair means 2 set of shoes. So they given one shoes cost, it means one pair cost. Now we want to find out the 15 pair cost. So simply we can multiply 425 into 15. Okay, we can find out. So listen, I will find out. So the cost of one pair, so you know very well, cost of one pair is 425. 425 is the one pair cost. So what is the question? We need to find out the 15 pair cost. So we multiply 425 into 15. So simply you can get 6,375 is the 15 pair cost. Simply we just multiply. because we already multiplication sum. So in this kind of sum, simply we can multiply. Okay, with some kind of sums we need to multiply. Sometimes we need to multiply division. Sometimes we need to multiply subtraction will also come. So you have to think and find a solution. So in this sum, cost of one pair shoes is 425. So what is the cost of 15 pairs shoes? So just you simply multiply. That's all. Okay. Then second example. Second one, a dozen of apple cost is 72 rupees. Okay, this word is very important. Dozen means 12. So dozen means 12 items. So in this place some technical words will come. So you just understood. Dozen means is a 12 items. So 72 12 item 72 rupees. So we need to find out the single. Okay, so what is the cost of score apple? See, in this place they did not given single item cost, they given 12 item cost. What is the cost of score apple? Score means 20. Here score means is this is a word, technical word. Score means 20. Okay, so in this second example, you can't understand, this is not same as example 1. Example 1, simply they given one pair cost, we need to find out 15 pair, just we multiply. But here see, they given cost 72 is a 12 apple cost. It means 12 apple cost, not a single apple. If they give single apple cost, we find easily 20 apple cost. But here they given 12 apple cost is 72 rupees. So what we will do, we have to find out the single apple cost. So for that we need to divide 72 divided by 12, you can get 6. Okay, first we have to divide. So now we get as a single apple cost. See, 12 apple cost is equal to 72 rupees. Okay, but we know 12 rupee cost, 12 apple cost 72, but we need to find out the single apple cost. So for that single apple cost we need to divide by 72 divided by 12. Okay, so if you divide by 72 by 12, you will get 6. So 6 is the one apple cost. 6 is the one apple cost. Now we can find out the score apple. Score means, you know very well, I told you, score means 20. So 6 into 20. Now we can multiply 6 into 20. 6 2s are 12, 120. So 120 is the total cost of the 20 apple. So when you purchase an apple, so the shopkeeper told you dozens of apple 72 rupees. It means how you will calculate a single apple cost. So you have to divide. You need to know the dozen. What dozen means? What dozen means 12. So you have to divide 12 into 72. 12 by 72. Then you can get 6 rupees. So you assume each apple 6 rupees. Okay. Then you are going to purchase 20 apple. So then you can multiply 6 into 20, 120. Okay. So this is the way you can calculate your when you purchase apple.